So you said you switched up to be able to get a chance to play for your dad.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? Because I had to. My mama taught me in 6th grade, and that was crazy. I had to call her Miss Wells, and she I was looking at my report card from that year the other day, and I had like a 97, 98 in English, but she up in there just finding stuff to mark wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she was intentionally trying to be harder on me just so she can make it known that she wasn't showing favoritism. So how was your experience being coached by your dad?
It was similar. I remember when I was 10th grade, I had probably a better relationship with one of our assistant coaches than I did with him. And, I used to always ask him, like, why he holler at me so much? Like, we live in the same house together. Like, if it's something he want to say, he can say it. But, I knew that he was being tough on me because he didn't want to seem like he was showing me any type of favoritism compared to other guys. And, like I said, early 10th grade year, it was kind of tough. But I think as the junior and senior year, it got a lot better because as a point guard, you're an extension of the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So when you and your coach have that relationship, and it's basically you're trying to be him on the floor where you're doing the things that he want done, kind of what he want at certain times of the game. And I think that by being a coach's son, being at home, having those extra conversations outside of practice, because a lot of times, we practice for 2.5 hours, and that's it. You don't see your guys till the next day. You might call a guy in your office and talk a little bit, or, throughout the school day, you might see him in the cafeteria. You might get a chance to talk to him a little bit here or there. But, for the most part, it's hard to create a lot of time outside of school and practice and those kind of things. So just being able to go home, riding in the car, or on the weekend, we may go somewhere, you constantly having those basketball conversations. So as a point guard, you start to learn what he wants, certain times of the game, what he needs out of you. So I think that it ended up working out good at the end because a lot of times he didn't even have to say anything anymore because I knew what to expect and what he wanted.
So did you switch mid-year or something like that?
No, it was at the end of the season. 9th grade, I played 9th grade. 10th grade, I started as the point guard. And then at the end of that season, that's when he accepted the job at Yazoo County. So then I went out there for my junior year, and we was talented that year, but we ended up losing in the district. We just couldn't get on the same page. But the senior year is when we made the run and ended up losing in the semifinals to Corinth.
So he was your coach all 4 years then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I was mixed up. I thought maybe he was already at Yazoo County while you were at Yazoo City. Okay, so you had it rough there. I only had my mama there 1 year, so I know you caught it.
Hey, I'm still catching it as a coach.
Oh no, I remember your pops used to come to some of our practices. He'd be over there really, really looking, and I can only imagine whatever he might have been saying to you, because he would travel everywhere we would go. He would try to get there. Atlanta, he was with us. I want to say he went to Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Just very supportive. So I can only imagine. My mama criticized all this stuff I'm doing right now. You know what I'm talking about? So I can only imagine your pop. And my mama ain't never done none of the stuff I'm doing in terms of in the entertainment business. But your pops is a Hall of Fame basketball coach. So I can only imagine what he might say to you.
Look, with this season due to COVID, he came to our last 2 playoff games after he got the vaccine and everything.
That's
but
good.
He missed, probably about almost 2 months once we started back playing.
Yeah, I know he had that.
He was on the computer every day, like the day after our game, because I gave him my huddle account. So he was watching the game every day after our game. So, like for a while, he didn't call, he didn't say much. But then once he got that huddle account, man, he was calling every day. Y'all need to do this. You're not doing that. And I'm like, but I appreciate it.